Every day, he would break into people's homes, but instead of stealing, he'd immediately find the family portrait and take a photo with it. He'd then proceed to use their toothbrush and eat any food in the fridge that was about to go bad. Before leaving, he'd even gather all the dirty clothes in the house and carefully wash them one by one. Despite having broken into over 100 homes, he'd never been caught. His method was simple. He'd stick a flyer on the door lock of his target house, and if it wasn't removed after a few days, he'd pick the lock and sneak inside. He'd then check the answering machine to determine when the owner would return, allowing him to carry out his peculiar routine without fail. However, one day, while infiltrating a villa, an unexpected incident occurred. Despite his usual careful inspection, he failed to notice the lady of the house quietly sitting in the corner. Unfortunately for him, she spotted him. Instead of calling the police, she secretly observed this stranger named Jack who had entered her home. She watched as Jack first took a photo with her picture on the wall, then went to the kitchen to cook a meal, looking as relaxed as if he were in his own home. After eating, Jack collected all the dirty clothes and shoes in the house and meticulously washed them in the bathroom. To the woman's surprise, his bizarre behavior piqued her curiosity. Next, she saw Jack watering her potted plants. Once he finished all his chores, he leisurely played golf in the yard. After a full day of close observation, the woman felt that Jack wasn't a bad person. That night, she opened the bedroom door, startling Jack. Just then, the phone rang. As the woman answered it, Jack grabbed his belongings, ready to slip away quietly. Suddenly, he heard a scream from behind him. Seeing the woman's face covered in bruises, he could guess what had happened to her. But at that moment, turning around and leaving was his best option. However, as he rode his bike away from the villa, he had second thoughts and immediately turned back. He searched every room but couldn't find the woman until he reached the bathroom door and saw her crouched there, crying. When she came out, she was surprised to find her clothes laid out by the door. She immediately guessed that Jack had done this. As she changed into the clothes, her husband arrived home. As usual, the wealthy man yelled at his wife and even slapped her hard several times. This scene enraged Jack. He grabbed a golf club and the abusive husband, hearing a noise, went to investigate. To his surprise, he found Jack playing golf in the yard. Furious, he rushed out of the house, ready to call the police. In the next moment, Jack didn't put down the club. Instead, he struck the wealthy man harder and harder until he couldn't get up. Jack then stopped, glanced at the woman inside the house, and left the villa. As he was about to leave, the woman unexpectedly ran over and sat behind him. Without saying a word, Jack rode away with her. From then on, the woman began accompanying Jack, sticking flyers on people's doors. When they snuck into someone's home, Jack would repair broken appliances while the woman washed the dirty clothes. When Jack took his usual commemorative photos, the woman would quietly join him. One night, a couple who had returned home early suddenly sensed something amiss. It seemed like someone had entered their bedroom. The man, a boxer, put on his gloves and rushed in. His wife stopped him when she discovered that nothing had been stolen. The couple let the two intruders go. That night, Jack and the woman had to sleep on the streets. Despite having only instant noodles to eat, a smile appeared on the woman's face. The next day, they boldly infiltrated another home, but their luck ran out. An elderly person had died inside the house.